Yes, sir. We back. We lit. We back and we lit. What's good, y'all? This your boy Ty back at y'all with another video. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all comment, share, subscribe if you're new. I had a video for y'all last week. It didn't go as planned, right? So I just scratched that one off the board. I want to talk about who my league MVP is. I think I hinted on it a couple of videos ago. But it's a close call. Of course, you got SGA, you got Jokic. I think, the Denver Nuggets beat the Thunder, the head-to-head. But I still got SGA as the league MVP. But this is the question. I have some questions about OKC's team as well. This is one of the main reasons why I don't really have them as a lock to go to the conference finals. Right. So with that being said, yes, SGA is my league MVP. You have SGA, Jokic. Who else you have? I don't really say Donovan Mitchell is a league MVP because Darius Garland is having just as much of a good season as he is, if not better. Like Darius Garland is having just as much of an impactful season as Donovan Mitchell is on the team. Evan Mobley is having a better season. That shout out to the coach, Kenny Atkinson. He's doing a hell of a job in Cleveland. He's doing way better than J.B. Bickerstaff was. And I'm not knocking J.B. Bickerstaff. He's a good coach, but Kenny Atkinson clearly has these dudes playing with a different level of urgency that Bickerstaff didn't have. You got Evan Mobley. I mean, Bickerstaff didn't have Evan Mobley looking the way he's looking. We all know Evan Mobley is a problem defensively. We all know that the type of problems he can give to how he can basically guard the perimeter and basically be a defensive anchor. Him and Jared Allen. Jared Allen is having a great season. Donovan Mitchell once again is having a good season once again. And Darius Garland, but I feel like Darius Garland is the leading catalyst for that team. He's having just more of an impactful season as Mitchell. So, like I said, if they go to the finals, it has to take a collective team effort for them. They got to continue to play the same way that they're playing. Because nonetheless, as great as Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland are looking, I don't trust small backcourts to win championships. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like Isaiah Thomas was 6'2", but I don't think what was his name? Joe Dumars played for Isaiah Thomas, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was like 6'5" or 6'6" or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I think no. Yeah, I think it was Joe Dumars. He played Isaiah Thomas. Because I don't know why I'm getting both of them mixed up. It's Joe Dumars. I get their name mixed up. For some reason, I get Joe Dumars and Clyde Drexler's names mixed up, and they're not even the same player. But Clyde Drexler is another great player as well. One of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Clyde Drexler was. But nonetheless, you got Jokic, SGA, who's my league MVP. You still have Giannis that's still playing at MVP level. I don't think the Bucks are doing anything this year. They just don't. They have the team, but I don't trust Doc Rivers. That's the only pet peeve of mine. And I know Giannis has dealt with his injury since he's won the 2021 NBA championship, but these past couple of years, Giannis' leadership has been a little bit questionable. He had a 3-2 lead against the Boston Celtics in the 2022 playoffs. He gave that up. I understand Middleton was hurt, but you still had a 3-2 lead with Jrue Holiday on the team. 2023, you get beat by 8-seeded Miami Heat team. Now, last year, I give him a benefit. I give him a pass. He was injured, right? So, but the Bucks really hasn't done anything that made me say, they're championship contenders. They haven't gotten anybody that can replace what Jrue Holiday has done for their team. Once they lost Jrue Holiday, what really their downfall was one of the most underrated losses that they had was P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker people don't understand how much of an impact P.J. Tucker played on defending Chris Paul and Devin Booker in the NBA Finals. And his impact, of course, making it difficult for Kevin Durant that year when they played Brooklyn that season. Right? So P.J. Tucker was, once they lost him, that's when Milwaukee wasn't Milwaukee anymore. Like, Milwaukee started to hit a turn down. They started to hit a flat line once they lost P.J. Tucker to the Miami Heat that following season. So, and then that left all the defensive responsibilities on Jrue Holiday, where you had two guys. Well, one person can, like P.J. Tucker was basically a guy that spelled for Jrue Holiday, and the Bucks never gave anybody. The Bucks basically never gave a replacement for P.J. Tucker. He was just on Jrue Holiday. He was either Jrue Holiday or bust. So I don't expect nothing from him. Well, of course, you got Giannis as a league MVP candidate. He's not going to win it, of course, but he's still up there. Who else? Who else you have as a league MVP candidate? I mean, you can put Jason Tatum up there as well. What else you really have? I mean, my league MVP is SGA. But here's the concern that I have with OKC. They did add Hartenstein. They got Isaiah Hartenstein. They got him from the New York Knicks last season. But my pet peeve with the Thunder is, are they mentally tough enough? Chet Holmgren, he just came back, of course, from injury. He was out for the first half of the season. And can his body hold up? I mean, me personally, like, if that line, that Chet Holmgren and Hartenstein, if they feel like, me personally, I don't feel like Chet Holmgren needs to be playing the four. Because what if they got to match up against Jimmy Butler-led teams? He has to go out the perimeter. I'm not saying that Chet Holmgren isn't a good perimeter defender. He's okay. But does he have the lateral quickness? Does he have the lateral quickness to basically keep up with a lot of these quicker fours? Because who do you have? You still got LeBron. Chet Holmgren's not stopping LeBron, even though LeBron's 40 years old. But come on. Who do you have? Jason Tatum. Chet Holmgren is not stopping Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler, he sometimes plays the four. Chet Holmgren's not stopping Jimmy Butler. So I feel like Chet Holmgren should be at the 5, and Hartenstein should come off the bench. I don't feel like that lineup is a championship. I don't feel like Holmgren playing the 4 is not a recipe for them winning, in my opinion. I feel like they starting lineup was SGA. I feel like Alex Caruso should be in the starting lineup. That's just my opinion. I understand you need scoring, but you got J-Dub, you got Jay Williams, and you have SGA on the court. You can put J-Dub. I mean, I understand J-Dub is a small guy, but he's very athletic, and he covers a lot of ground with his athleticism and his ability to be a threat on the perimeter and driving to the hole. But you need these most fours are athletic. You need you like, that's the era of basketball that we in. They say the small ball era and all that other stuff is over with. But Boston didn't win the championship because of their size last year. I already told y'all why they won it, but it wasn't because of their size. It was because they had quick guards, and they also had great wings. You need wings to. I don't consider Chet Holmgren a wing. He shouldn't be on the wing. He should be playing 5, in my opinion. And of course, it was very alarming for me. This is one thing that was very alarming with OKC as well. The way they got their ass, I understand it was one game, but the way they got their ass kicked in the play-in game a couple of months back against the Bucks was very, very, like, they got their asses basically dominated, and they basically out-toughened them. They basically out-toughened OKC. They dominated them in that NBA Cup title. Dominated them. Did whatever they want with them. So OKC, I understand they made it to the playoffs last year. They lost to Dallas. Of course, Dallas ain't the same team anymore. So OKC, they can still get there, but if they go up against some teams that are physical, you need to watch that. Now, there's some physical teams. Let me see who's physical in there. The Denver Nuggets are a physical team. The Denver Nuggets can give them problems. Houston Rockets are a physical team that can give them problems as well. Now, of course, I'm still picking OKC to beat Houston in the 7-game series. But Houston can give them problems with Jabari Parker, peskiness of Dylan Brooks, and Jalen Williams, and the toughness and the tenacity and the toughness and the tenacity Fred VanVleet has, and the championship experience he has as well. So they can pose a mismatch or an issue. If the Houston Rockets, I think the Houston Rockets are second seed right now, 2 or 3. So if the only way they'll probably play Houston if they play them in the conference finals. I don't think Houston's going to the conference finals, but if they play them in the second round, that's going to be a tough matchup for the Thunder, right? So yeah, that I just question it. I don't question SGA's ability. I know SGA can get whatever he wants whenever he wants. He's a guaranteed bucket getter that can give you 30 a night. So I'm not really worried about SGA. It's the other guys. Their mental fortitude and their toughness. Chet, he's known to be fragile. Hartenstein, I'm not gonna say he's soft. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's soft, but is he really somebody that someone fears if they're driving to the hole? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm just giving my take. I feel like Hartenstein is not a starting big on a championship team. I feel like he needs to come off the bench and Homer needs to play 5. That's their recipe. Homer can stretch the floor, can shoot the 3. And the rebounds, of course, that's gonna take care of itself. You got Lou Dort, who's a dog. I forgot about Lou Dort. Lou Dort is a dog. Alex Caruso, like I said, they got some guys, but that front court, it's kind of questionable. It's very questionable. And they got some holes. Like I said, they got a couple of holes on the perimeter. They got to stay healthy, but that front court, I'm kind of worried about Holmgren and Hartenstein. I don't feel like no team is scared of that. No team is scared of that. They can alter shots, they can block shots, but I don't think many teams are scared of OKC. Now, if you turn the ball over against the Thunder, they'll run your ass out the gym. Like, they got too many guys on the team that can just run up and down the floor. Dort is a dog. SGA, he's a dog. I don't question SGA's ability at all. I like Caruso as well. We'll just have to see, man. I just don't know about their front court. Hartenstein and Holmgren, they got to show me something, man. So OKC, man, I just feel like it's that toughness, man. It's that toughness. And like I said, Denver Nuggets can get them up out of there. In a 7-game series, Denver can get them up out of there. You got Aaron Gordon, who's physical. Jokic, he's not the best defender, but he tries. He can get physical. Jamal Murray is playoff Jamal Murray. He's a bucket getter. He can go bucket for bucket with SGA. They got Christian Braun, who's feisty and a competitor as well. Like I said, they get the wrong matchup. They could go home in the first round or the second round of the playoffs. Like OKC, they got some vulnerable spots, man, that we got to pay attention to. But SGA is my league MVP. He's putting up over 30 a game. He's a guaranteed bucket getter night in and night out. And I think he's 30. I think he's like 30. I can't remember what his numbers is exactly, but I know he's like 36-6 if I'm not mistaken. Jokic, he has career highs and everything this season. Like, this is one of Jokic's best seasons. So Jokic could get the league MVP. That's what they want to give it to be honest with you. I think they want to give it to Jokic. But I feel like SGA is more worthy of it this year. they the number one seed 2 times in a row. Like I told y'all, the NBA has fucked up this criteria with this league MVP shit. SGA is the league MVP. They need to get this shit back right. You know what I'm saying? Number one seed, dominant regular season. These dudes on pace to win about 67, 68 games. Like, he's the league MVP. They've already clinched home field. Like, SGA is the league MVP. If the NBA fuck this up, I don't know what to say. But okay, but that doesn't mean that OKC is going to win the championship. They got some holes. They got some holes, man. They got some gaps, some big gaps. But overall, I do like OKC a lot. Denver can get them problems. Houston can get them problems. I mean, a lot of the Lakers can give them problems, like with the championship experiences of LeBron James and Luka beat them last year. Now, of course, Luka had help with Thunder. I mean, when he was with Dallas, but nonetheless, they still won. He still beat them. So I don't know, man. OKC, man, they can go to the finals. But they can easily get their ass whooped in the first and second round. But like I said, Jokic. I know I said the Lakers and the Cavs in the NBA Finals. People probably looking at me crazy, but I mean, Denver has a chance to go if they can stay healthy. They have a potential. They have some opportunities to make some noise as well. Russell Westbrook has played phenomenal ball for them this season. This is the best Russell Westbrook has looked since. I mean, Russell Westbrook really hasn't fallen off. He's always been the player he's always been. Now, of course, he ain't the same player his years in OKC. You know, of course, you're gonna take a drop off somewhere as you get older with age, but Russell Westbrook has helped Denver tremendously. When Jamal Murray has been out, Russell Westbrook has stepped up in big games and had triple doubles. I mean, of course, Russell Westbrook, I've never been too much of a fan of Russell Westbrook to a degree, but I do respect his tenacity and his ability to be relentless and not quit. I do respect the dog and the mentality Russell Westbrook does have when he brings to the court. But I just can't get what Russell Westbrook is with them years. Okay, he's cost that franchise, like that team is supposed to win a championship, believe it or not. Like I may make a video talking about that. Like, what could have been with that OKC team, all that talent they had. And it was years, even when James Harden was gone, OKC had opportunities to get to the finals and win with Kevin Durant. And that's one of the main reasons why Kevin Durant left OKC, because he knew he could win. Russell Westbrook, my phone on 20%. I'm finna wrap this video up. But Russell Westbrook is not a guy that you can win with as a starting point guard. Right, but nonetheless, I digress. Denver, they're gonna be a problem this year. They're gonna be a tough out for a lot of teams. So it's pretty much just those two guys, Jokic and SGA, is the league MVPs. My vote's going to SGA. There's no reason why he shouldn't win it. As great as Jokic has been playing, and his team has been playing, and he's averaging career highs in a lot of categories. It's one of Jokic's best overall seasons. I think he's averaged like the most triple doubles in the season so far going into this season. But I'm still going with SGA. He's been a model of consistency. I mean, the man is guaranteed. This man can give you 30. It doesn't matter who's in front of him. He's giving you 30 a night. Like, I haven't seen a game where SGA hasn't at least had 28 or even close to 30 a game. It was a game where SGA scored 50 and they lost. So, I mean, like I said, man, he's just a certified bucket getter. I like SGA. His team, I got some questions about. But Jokic, he has a case. He definitely has a case. But we'll see. I mean, in order for them to get this right, they got to get it right this season. OKC has been the number one seed twice. It's the second time in a row that OKC has been twice. If the NBA don't get this right, I don't know what to say, man. But that's all I got for this video. I got more content on the way. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all comment, share, subscribe if you're new. Love you all love. To the next video. Peace.